So we're here tonight with Art Review SRQ, and we're in this beautiful gallery, Art Avenue, and we are interviewing Paul Sykes. Paul, would you like to tell us about yourself and the beautiful gallery that I'm in awe of here?
Dana, I've been in Sarasota for 5 years now. This is Art Avenue, the largest art gallery on the Gulf Coast of Florida. We currently have over 25,000 square feet of exhibit spaces, and we're going to add another one right around the corner. So Art Avenue is a gallery of international artists. We represent about 50 different artists from all over the world. Montreal, Germany, France, Hungary, Prague, United States, of course. We also represent local artists. We feel very strong in supporting the local art talent. And we just love being in Sarasota because Sarasota is one of the greatest artful cities in the whole United States.
What brought you though here? What brought you to
Interesting enough, I have an art business from Cleveland, Ohio, where I'm from.
Yes.
And we had a client that bought a home on Casey Key and asked us to bring a van load of art down to his home. And we did that, and a few appointments more on that same monthly visit. And then about 5 years ago, I decided to do a full-blown gallery here.
Just 5 years. All this in 5 years. Very impressive.
But I'm actually a classical violinist by trade, my former life, and
I love that.
I literally
appreciate it.
have a knack for understanding the plight of the, shall we call it, the starving artist's soul.
Yeah.
I can relate to that because I used to be a starving musician. So I switched gears rather quickly, and I've learned an awful lot about art. I love artists. I love dealing with them, and I just feel at home selling a product like this.
So just displaying it is what you feel like really helps to expand other people's appreciation of it?
Yes, these days it's very difficult to keep the attention of the younger generation, right? So they're involved in video games and everything high-speed technology.
Sure.
So what's nice about an art gallery or a museum is that you can provide a setting where they can just sit in, or stand I should say, and view these paintings that are from all over the world, and they get a sense of history and culture. So I think, why do people buy art? It is the essence of their spirituality. It's their connection they make with that piece of art. And then they want to have it on their walls, and we make that happen one way, shape, form, or another.
So then people, do you have like set tours that you have coming in?
We do everything from major events, fundraisers, artist receptions. We also have a company called Art to You, which is a side company that provides home appointments. So we actually bring van loads of art right to their home. And they get to see how it looks on their walls before they even decide to buy it.
Sure.
So this concept,
trying it out, yeah.
We've been doing this concept since 2001, 18 years now, and it's been very successful.
Yes, and so you're really catering into the home. Even, and I saw back in the corner over here, you're doing even the frames for the different types with the homes.
Full-blown frame shop, so we do all the framing, we do the stretching, we work with the artist on making that piece look its best.
Right in the home, so just tailor it right to the home. And then I saw a little over there too, where you can get from every level of painter coming up, the paint bar.
So the art paint bar is a new concept that we just started in December of last year. So the art paint bar is really wonderful. You don't have to have any skills at all, but you can come in and you bring, all you have to bring with you is, if you want, you can bring a bottle of wine or your favorite drinks, and we provide the canvas, the paintbrushes, the paint, and the art instructor. And in 1 hour's time, we guarantee you will make an art that you'll be so proud of, you'll take it home with you and hang it on your walls.
Oh, that's amazing.
And it's only $39. It's a nice evening. It's, instead of going to the movies or dinner, try out an art paint bar session with us.
So how would they connect with you on that?
So we have a website. We have a website called artpaintbars.com.
Okay.
And it spells it all. It has each day which piece we're doing.
Okay.
It's from Mondays through Saturdays from 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock, and Sundays from 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock. And you can bring a birthday party, you can bring your friends, you can bring yourself.
A birthday party, that's a great idea.
It's a great date night out, you know, instead of...
yeah.
So it's a cultural night.
Just paint through
And you'd be surprised how people's switches turn on. After they have a couple of drinks, they're all of a sudden like, painting a little
They're
differently.
getting a little bit different in doing it all.
Some of them get better.
So you're just opening all these avenues for everyone to just have every level, for every type of person, user-friendly, home into home and network, just connecting with everybody.
Absolutely.
And driving. So what would you say to like somebody who feels that that's their calling, that's their passion, that's their creativity? How would you tell them to start? I mean, would they just come in over here and just start painting and see what they got and see if it's good enough to go here, there, and everywhere?
You're never too old to start a musical
right.
instrument, and you're never too old to pick up a paintbrush and start painting. As a matter of fact, they have studies out that show studying classical music as an elderly adult or taking up painting as a hobby actually produces more brain cells, reduces Alzheimer's and dementia.
That's right.
It's a great therapeutic tool for the elderly as well as the young. Of course, the young just naturally gravitate to it. But as an adult, it's a wonderful concept.
Yes, it's art therapy.
Now we also have here a fabulous collection of art that is 20th century masters, and we call it the Art Review Museum. And would you like to see that?
I would absolutely love it.
Well, great. Follow me, Dana.
Yes!
So these pieces are a little bit more expensive than the other gallery. I'll start with the two end pieces. We have a Paul Klee from 1927. It's worth $1.6 million on the end there. And that's sort of a nice painting because this one is it's a two-sided painting. It's a pastel on board. It's two sides. I painted both sides.
He painted both sides.
And Paul Klee, as you know, was one of the greatest abstract expressionists of the 20th century. And we have a piece here done by an 11-year-old, Alexandra Nikita, who was called the Petite Picasso. So this piece was done at age 11, and it actually sold twice over now. The first sale price was $56,000, then it sold again for $79,000, and now it's valued at $125,000. So it continues to go up in value. And right next to the Nikita, who was a Petite Picasso, we have a real Picasso. So this is an India ink wash on paper, 1967. It's a family with their pets or their farm pets. And this is a $450,000 piece. We have an original Van Gogh oil on wood, small piece. And this one here is, we actually show some of the comparable prices that the other pieces in that same size or a little bigger have sold for. So this is currently valued at around $950,000. We have one of Picasso's very first etching he ever did. And this is done in 1913. It's got a long title, but it's nicknamed the Poverty Piece. So this piece here was kind of a funny story because Picasso didn't want to do prints. He thought it was silly. And they finally convinced him, you should try one, you should try an etching. And after he did it, he did an edition of 250 presses, and they sold out the entire collection, and the entire 250 pieces in 1 week. So then he decided, I think I'm going to do more prints in my life. The most valuable piece in the collection is an original Matisse from 1951. This is called The Room. It's got an oil baseboard, and it has crayon, gouache, and charcoal. So it's got 4 medias. And a piece this size sells for on average of just under $5 million. So we have this one priced at $4.8 million. And then we have another Paul Klee, a self-portrait from 1932 on black wove paper. And this one is $750,000. And then we have a still live artist. So these artists were dead except Nikita. But we have a live artist here, Pedro Petrozzini, who was a real hit with the movie stars and the political people on all of Europe. Not that well known in America, but these are exquisite solid bronze pieces. So it takes about 3 guys to lift this one right here. And these are very nice pieces. We have across the hall here a bunch of 20th century minor masters. So these would be guys like Juan Miro, is a major, Chagall is a major. We also have Jack Dowd, who's a local artist, the sumo wrestler here. And this has been on exhibit all over Sarasota. And we're very proud to have this in our collections right now. It's really wonderful. This is one of my favorite paintings. This one belongs in the Ringling Museum of Art. This is called The Pianist. And this is artist Natasha Turowski from Montreal. Oil on wood. And it's just an exquisite piece.
Oh, it is.
Every concert pianist feels like that when they go out on the stage. And then don't forget the exquisite Italian handmade chess set, not cast. This is actually hand carved. And this is pewter base with 14 karat gold plated and sterling silver. And then it has a onyx and white marble board with a hand forged sterling silver base. This artist right here, our #1 seller, Natasha Turowski. She just has a amazing talent for capturing a painting. You know how they say a painting says 1,000 words. All of her paintings say 1,000 words. They're truly remarkable. We have an airtight collection, including the sculpture, which is again a very nice set of 3. We have a Edvard Munch, the famous guy with the scream. Remember the scream? This is the guy that did. Well, this is a self-portrait. This is 1939, and this is 75,000. We have a Juan Gris, who was one of Picasso's friends, a major surrealist from Spain. Doesn't get the attention that Picasso got, but nonetheless, a very, very substantial artist in the auction world. Pissarro, Camille Pissarro. So when Pissarro did his sketchbooks, so this is out of a book. Like he would do his sketches, and this has a little crayon and pastel in there. So yeah, we leave the crease just as you can see the staple marks, or the sewn marks, I should say.
Sure.
And in the beginning, he only signed his initials, his full name. We have a Dali, the Wailing Wall, very famous work that he did.
How have you acquired all this? How has this come to you?
We own about half of it, and the other half is on consignment. Yeah, so we do take on collections that we represent. These are collections from all over the world, by the way, from Prague, Germany, Switzerland, Liechtenstein, Brussels, and then Cleveland, Ohio. We've got a major collection from Cleveland, Ohio. That's on exhibit here. So we have a Rembrandt etching. We have a Albrecht Dürer, again substantial pieces. Salvador Dali, King Solomon. The Icart. This is an original pastel on brown paper, and this is a very expensive piece. It's a Picasso lino cut, so this was all carved out on linoleum and cut and pressed to the paper. And another Dali, the famous face clock, 1966.
Yes, I love
We
that.
have a Francis Bacon, an original watercolor Francis Bacon. No gallery right now in the US has a Francis Bacon for sale. And then this is the Bacon poster that was used for one of his exhibits. And the Turowskis, these are one.
Oh, yes.
These are actually done for an opera set. They were stage props.
Really?
Put them on triangle tripods, and they would turn them, and they would become another scene. So they were able to get 4 scenes out of it.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, it's cool.
Very
And we have a
cool.
Whistler.
Very
Whistler
cool.
etching, 1925. One more thing to point out, we do lots of fundraisers for foundations, and this is the Heart Gallery. These are all orphans who were photographed and painted by many different artists. And what happens is when we do an event here, we raise so much money, they're able to get 25% of these kids find homes faster than with not having the event. So this collection is going to remain here until the end of November, and we're doing a massive exhibit. We're expecting about 350 people for that presentation.
Oh, that's amazing.
I know the mall is slow right now with the traffic, but tell all your friends about it because it's a little treasure that sits in the middle.
It is. You give
Yeah.
all your details?
So our physical address is right here at Westfield Siesta Key Mall on the corner of Siesta Key and 41. And our website, we have 2 of them, artavenueflorida.com for the galleries and artpaintbars.com for the paint art.